As mentioned by previous reports, Prince Harry is reportedly in the midst of making his grand return to Africa for a new documentary with Netflix. He's said to be venturing into the project without his wife Meghan Markle in the next phase of their £78 million deal with the world-famous streaming service. This will likely be a welcome relief for the Duke of Sussex. Things finally seem to be back on track, with Harry following in his mother Princess Diana's footsteps by heading back to Africa for a new solo project. However, a source close to Chelsy's millionaire husband, Sam Cutmore-Scott, reveals that Harry constantly called Chelsy to beg her to join his film project. However, Sam's wife is uninterested in it. Chelsy loved mostly in London with her husband and baby. She won't give Harry any chance to get near her at all. Harry should go and maybe gain some clarity by staying away from his horrid wife, at least for just a couple of weeks. Africa is where Harry met Chelsy, and Chelsy's family are in Zimbabwe, and Chelsy lives in London with her son and husband, Sam Cutmore-Scott. He's an Old Etonian, having been in the year above Prince Harry. Sometimes Chelsy visits her home country, and now he wants to go to Africa without Meghan for months and months. But Harry's heart isn't in Africa. His heart is in five-star resorts where it's more remote and lots of people around to cater to him. Less media so he can do what he wants. Five-star Africa allows him to pretend to be a humanitarian. Chelsy and Harry broke up 13 years ago, and she's now happily married with a child and not a public figure. Seems a bit of a stretch, but Harry is not a real Swift and has pretty severe mental health issues. It's not uncommon for people to search out first loves, hoping to rekindle that flame, but she's too smart for that. Chelsy knows that there's nothing more pathetic than your sad ex sitting at your kitchen table at 2 a.m., moaning about his current marriage and pleading for consolation over a mug of tea. Chelsy's too smart to fall for that. Chelsy Davis is a businesswoman hailing from Zimbabwe. She was born in the African nation and grew up on her family's game reserve. She met Prince Harry in Cape Town in 2004 during his gap year. After meeting, the pair began dating, and she took on a degree at the law of the University of Leeds, which allowed her to be closer to Harry. Following the breakup in 2011, Davy went on to be a trainee solicitor for London law firm Allen & Overy. She left her position at the firm in 2014. Davy then spent some time studying at the Genealogical Institute of America in California before launching her jewelry brand Aya in 2016. The Aya website says, raised in Zimbabwe, Chelsy has always had a great affinity for the continent of her birth, having traveled extensively through Africa, immersing herself in the different cultures of many countries like Mozambique, Zambia, and Tanzania. She's been deeply inspired by its beauty, both in the land and in its people.